All right, we're on the phase 2 of this 1200 comic block purchase. I took out everything that we did in video 1, which obviously wasn't very much, so we got a lot of work to do. So let's try to get through some more books in this video. So yeah, let's take them out and take a look. All right, let's get right into it. Hopefully we get through some more books in this video than the last. Joker Last Laugh number 2 of 6. But yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I picked up 1200 comics for 1200 comics for $200, which was a pretty crazy deal based on what we've seen so far in the first video. It was one of those purchases that I really had no choice not to pick up because I knew it was going to get bought real quick, to be honest. But Badger First Comics Deluxe Series, this is cool, number 18. Nice. I want to collect, like I said, over and over again, all Dark Horse, Comico, First Comics, Scouts. Another one, Badger number 14. This is cool. I'm not super familiar with this. I know he's got like, well, I think he's like a martial artist, but I think he's also got like some other issues that he's kind of fighting with, like some mental struggles or whatnot. Could be wrong on that, but I think he kind of has another layer to him. I'm gonna have to kind of read into this. I honestly don't know, but I'm not gonna pretend like I do. Badger number 13, but I'm kind of happy that I have those. Dark Knights, back to the Batmans. Dark Knight number 24, 25. Good thing about this lot is a lot of the stuff was kind of in numerical order. Kind of had random stuff mixed in, but the bulk of it looked to be kind of nicely put in order, which is nice. Batman Dark Knight number 27. Batman Dark Knight 28. I don't know. I think I kind of prefer the older Batman. I don't know. Just maybe because he was more of a detective style Batman. I know that kind of in the 80s they changed it to more of a kind of a darker look, kind of almost like they give him more superpowers than he has. But I don't know. I think it all depends on when you're born and when you watch them in TV shows and all that stuff like I talked about with Hulk and all that stuff. But number 34, yeah, looks like I don't think we've missed an issue here. Number 35, which is actually really cool. Number 36. None of these look really trashed at all, which is obviously quite helpful here. Oh, it looks like we got Breaker. That's definitely a change. Batman number 38, and a random Scalp Hunter number 41. This one's a little lower grade. That's cool. I like Weird Western Tales. I like Scalp Hunter. Yeah, he was cool. Oh god, I'm trying to think on the fly here. Yeah, he got taken by a Indian gang, and he's actually white, so he actually got trained by the Indians. I can't think of the name right now, the tribe, but so he kind of had issues with both worlds, both the Indians and obviously the white people. So he started on both ends of it. And it was kind of an interesting little story. I don't know if all that came out correctly, but yeah, I actually enjoy Scalp Hunter. It's kind of crazy to see it there, just randomly. We go right back, literally in sync to all the Dark Knights, which is kind of really strange. But Dark Knight number 64, number 41. All right, looks like we're a little bit out of sync here. Number 42. It reminds me of my 7,500 comic lot purchase that I did in the summertime. You'd have like just random Superman comics, and then you'd have like a Gabby Hayes Western just mixed in from the 60s. And it's just like, how did this get put together? But Dark Knight number 13, number 14. We going up or down or a little around here? Dark Knight number 15. Dark Knight number 21. Number 22. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put a Dark Knight lot on. Yeah, this lot might come with every issue of that Dark Knight run, which is going to be crazy. Ultimate Spider-Man number 19. Number 31. Number 32. And Detective Comics 741. And we got one more book, then we got to grab another stack. 1995 annual thick book. That's cool. All right, let's grab another stack and let's get moving. All right, another stack. Hulk number 59. It's a weird looking cover. But yeah, I wish I did this with my other big purchases, as far as just showing them individually. Because I remember there's a lot of books that I either thought that I had or didn't know if I had or wish that I had and either sold or kept or can't find. And like now I can say, oh, wait a minute, did I actually have that book? And I can just kind of go through these videos. So this is actually a really cool way for me on my own to kind of, I guess, document and keep track of everything, which is really nice. But that's obviously not really the main issue of it. But Marvel Team Up number 9, number 8, and The Question number 1. Is this a different version? Number 1 of 6. Nice. But I'm kind of that way with like putting stuff on eBay. Ooh, Miss Tree Quarterly. This is a thick one. This was cool. This was like a female version of like Batman almost. I mean, she was like obviously a detective. 1990. And yeah, she went out and tried to obviously get clues and fight crime and all that stuff. And I only read, I know I read one Miss Tree, but I might have read 2, and I thought it was kind of a cool little detective story. Can't remember which one, but this one looks really cool too. This is another super thick one. This is super cool actually. I don't know which, yeah, another quarterly one. All right, moving on. I don't want to waste too much time. We got so many books, but nice, well, cool. Another quarterly one. All right, what else we got? Miracle Man Apocrypha, book 1 of 3. I don't want to waste too much time. All right, well, here we go. This is another like EC style. Yeah, nice. What is that? Panic number 5. Yeah, I got like a whole nother stack of like, I think 30 or 40 books kind of like this. I showed this in my first video. That was kind of cool. I had a lot of these in my first ones, but they're kind of mixed in here. But I think that might be the only one there. Batman Detective Comics number 675. But yeah, it's also cool with like, because it's nice to have pictures taken on a lot of the stuff too. Because like my bigger books, like that's one good thing about eBay is like, you know, I want to be able to take pictures of the front and the back and the inside just to kind of have, so I don't have to kind of, you know, rummage through the book if it's obviously a higher price book. And like I can have it listed on eBay, but you know, it also gives me a way to actually say like, oh, I wonder what the centerfold of that looks like, and then I just say, okay, well, I can just kind of search up that listing and take a look at the pictures. Question number 3 of 6. I don't know how I got on that tangent, but question number 4 of 6, and back to Miss Tree, now monthly. All right, more Miss Tree number 5. Miss Tree number 7. I mean, this is cool. This is like this is mid 80s, I think. Could be off. Number 19, April 1984. Nice. Decent grade. Number 6. And Identity Crisis. Oh, looks like it was the end of the Miss Tree. Identity Crisis number 4 of 7, number 5 of 7, and back to the Gotham Knights. And Nightwing number 65, Batgirl number 24. Yeah, this is probably going to go down as one of my best comic pickups, or at least maybe top 3 that I can recall. I mean, I get it, there's not a lot of high demand stuff in here, but I mean, we're dealing with about 1,200 books, and Sergio Gru number 92. This one looks really clean. But yeah, I mean, it comes out to like 15 or 16 cents a book, which is a pretty crazy deal. And for me, at least, Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter number 1. It's a cool cover. I've seen this one. I might even have this one. Dark Horse. But what was I talking about? Yeah, it's just one of those things to where, like, I don't know, there's also value in just, I mean, looking through these books and having fun and, you know, sorting it out and kind of putting the runs together and all that stuff. I mean, that obviously matters a lot too. And it's like, I mean, there's just value in it to me. Like, do I want to spend $50 to go see some movie, or do I want to just stay in my garage and look through a box of comics that I have no idea what's in? I mean, I'd much rather do that, to be honest, but whatever. Robin number 55. Legacy number 32, number 37, number 38, and into JLA number 6 and JLA number 7. I am going to make a trip down to my LCS in the next couple days to try to pick up some more Golden Age stuff, because that's, like I said before, that's the stuff that I like to collect. Ooh, we got something interesting coming up here. Western Gunfighters number 27, a little lower grade, 25 center. Nice, sweet. Ooh, another one here, 20 center. This is cool. Oh, this one looks really nice. Oh, that looks awesome. Black Rider, Apache Kid, Matt Slade. This is like a fine copy of the 20-cent Western. Yeah, this is gonna get bagged and boarded immediately. 1972. Yeah, that's super cool. Nice. I don't know if I have that one. I think I do. I think I have most Western Gunfighters. I might be missing like one issue. I might not even be missing an issue. I might have all of them, to be honest, but that one looked really clean. And it's almost certainly cleaner than the other ones that I have. Batman Toyman number 4/4. Human Targets Vertigo. Human Target 2/4. 3/4. Unknown Soldier number 1/4. That's kind of cool. Cool cover. Fanboy number 1/6, and back to the JLAs. Well, we got 2 books there. JLAs and a couple more books, and we'll have to grab another stack here and move on. At least we're making a little bit better timing here. JLA number 4, JLA number 5, and Batman Contagion 6, Detective Comics 696. 695 and 694, and let's grab another stack of books. Another stack. Comico number 20. Yeah, probably now that since there's no longer going to be, or maybe not as many billion-dollar Marvel movies to prop up a lot of the stuff, I can definitely kind of see a lot of the indie stuff kind of going up in value, or at least kind of gaining a little bit of value, which is kind of the stuff that I like to collect. Not really, obviously, for speculative reasons, but just because I kind of like more of that innocuous stuff, like I said before. But what is this? Cruel 60 center number 2. Nice. But yeah, like I said before, there's a lot of stuff from smaller publications that kind of get swept under the rug because they just are competing with billion-dollar movies, like I said, and they just kind of get swallowed up, and they don't get the attention that I think they should deserve. But there's a lot of comic books out there. But Doc Savage number 1. But I mean, I can see comic books in general just kind of gaining more attention in the future. I mean, who knows? But I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of a break away from. I don't know, there's a lot of people kind of realizing that a lot of the streaming services aren't offering this stuff for free like they used to, and it's probably going to continue to decline. You're going to have to pay more monthly services and fees and all that stuff. And it's another thing where like people are starting to realize like, you don't really own what you have on your streaming services. Like even if you buy a movie on Netflix, like you don't even own that movie. I mean, sure, you say you buy it in your library, but like if Netflix goes away, your purchased movie goes away too. You don't own, the physical copy of, Detective Comics 688. It's just, you're just renting it until, for the life of the company or whatever. It's pretty much written right in the terms and conditions that you don't actually own that stuff. But I think there's like another element to it, because like Gen Xers and even millennials, they grew up with comic books, and like when you get older, like I said, or at least my theory is oh cool, another Comico, is you're gonna kind of look at that your pastime with rose tinted lenses or whatever the hell it's called. You're gonna look back at that stuff a little more fondly, and you're gonna want to kind of, I guess, recreate that childhood if you can. I mean, I'm not going to say there's going to be a big demand for comic books, but I'm just saying that it's possible that people are going to want to go back to actually having more physical stuff. Maybe it's kind of a rebellion against, I don't know, social media and all that stuff. I have no idea. I'm just rambling about a bunch of stuff about comic books, but I can kind of see there being a demand for that because the movies are gone. You're not going to have billion-dollar movies pumping out anymore. So a lot of that fad is kind of going to go over with. And comics have obviously paid a price a little bit for that, which is probably, I mean, for the better in the long run. Batman Legends of the Dark Knights, number 87, number 104. But it's even kind of that way with video games too. Because like obviously if you own like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game, you obviously, own the physical game of it. They can't take that away from you. But when you get to like PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, it's got to connect to the internet and all that stuff. And like if Sony went out of business, you could theoretically have troubles literally playing your own. Holy cow. Death of the Family 428. This is like a $15 book. Jesus. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put that somewhere else just because that is a key. That's crazy. All right, more of that. Yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about now. Number 0, Batman No Man's Land. But yeah, video games. Yeah, just talking about, basically, like I said, it's just not everything is as physical as, we might be led to believe, but I mean, obviously, comic books will always be. That was pretty crazy. That was a Death of the Family number, Batman 428. That's not a cheap book. Batman Dark Knight number 16. Back to the Dark Knights again. 17. 18. Dark Knight number 19. But yeah, I don't know how some people say they enjoy reading books on a tablet more than reading an actual physical book. I don't know, flipping through pages and smelling the pages from that old smell, that classic smell. Robin 134, and just, I don't know, being a lot more comfortable holding a book than staring at a screen. I mean, I remember talking to one person about it, and they talked about how, they have arthritis and all that stuff, and I guess that makes sense. And holding a small book for a while can hurt your hands, and flipping through pages and all that stuff. And the person mentioned that they'd actually buy hardcover books to type. They'd need a specific type of book to where the pages would lay flat. They wouldn't have to hold it because they couldn't read smaller paperback books because the books were too stiff and all that stuff. And that all makes sense, and I get that. But preferably, I would much rather read a book in hand and flip through pages, or a comic book, than flip through something on a screen. I don't know, I think it also has to do with the fact that you're reading a book that kind of get away from the screen too. But I guess that's another conversation. All right, we got a couple more books here, and then let's grab maybe one more stack, and then we'll call it quits for today. Batman GCPD, Gotham City Police Department's number 2. Was that number 1 too? I don't even know what I was looking at. That's cool. Number 1, number 2. I was crazy about that Batman Death in the Family. I have no idea what else I kind of bypassed. Maybe there's another one in there. Number 3, Gotham City Police Departments. If I start thinking about other stuff, I don't even know what I'm looking at. And number 4. All right, well, let's move on. Well, the cool thing about that Batman is, other than the fact that it's, a fairly valuable book, is there could be something else in here. This is a thick one. Batman Bullock's Law number 1. I've never seen this. That's a cool cover. $4.95, 1999. That's cool. Nice. Batman Toyman number 2 of 4. Number 720, Detective Comics. Yeah, we'll do this stack and then we'll call it quits here. And then I have no idea how long I've been on so far. And another random Scalp Hunter, 40 center. I got this one. Number 63. Yeah, Gary Conway, Dick Ayers, Romeo Tangle. You see that? Yeah. I read this one too. Alright, this one looks pretty clean too. Nice. Moving on. But, Robin number 60. Robin number 34. Contagion number 27. But I can definitely also see the more we kind of lead into a AI-driven world is people are going to want to kind of have more of their alone time, I guess, to kind of zone out from all the social media and stuff, like I said. But it's also, I mean, I think people are also kind of realize that it's kind of a good thing to kind of focus more on yourself than others around you. I think I remember watching a video like people's dying requests or regrets that they had in their life or things that they didn't do. Howard the Duck, issue number 1. Holidays special. That's a really cool cover. That's super cool. What year is this? I can't see, 97. That's cool. Awesome, nice. That's a cool cover. All right, I already said that. I'll shut up. But yeah, it's like their regrets was like basically all stuff that they wish that they focused more on themselves and like did things that they wanted to do and worried less about everything else and took care of their health. But they also just kind of more not I don't want to use the word selfish because that's kind of a bad term, but they like talked more about they should have lived life for like how they wanted to instead of somebody else. And I can probably imagine that more people are going to kind of pick up on the realization there that's, you know, it's okay to kind of do things for yourself. I have no idea how this has anything to do with comic books, but Batman 557, Batman 560, and Batman 556. It's a cool cover. Batman Annual 22. Yeah, I'm liking the covers on a lot of these newer Batmans. I guess it was mid to late 90s. Aftershock, Batman 559. But yeah, I'm still gonna have to put a lot together and put that towards some other stuff that I'm looking to collect here because I don't have a lot of money to just go out and buy everything that I want, obviously. So I kind of have to put in the work to find good deals where I can and then sell what I don't want and hopefully make some money at doing that and then put that money back into use that bankroll money back into buying the stuff that I want so I don't have to worry about using money to pay bills and all that stuff because, you know, I'm not a rich person by any means. So Batman 683, but yeah, just a few more books here and then we'll call it quits. And I think either today or probably tomorrow I'll run down to my LCS and see if I can pick up some Golden Age, Silver Age goodness, and because I haven't been there in a while, and I will probably be doing a video on that because that's the stuff that I actually like to collect and that's the stuff that I know more about. And Legends of the DC Universe number 14. 1999. It's got an interesting kind of a vintage looking cover there. I have not seen this. 1999. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Final Night number 1, and we got 2 more books, and then we'll call it quits, and that's we'll end it. Final Night number 3, and for the final book, we have Final Night number 3, and that's where we'll end it. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching, guys.